Five.
In the
We are live.
205?
And the 205 and the 256, we are live.
That's
I'm your
right.
host, Big Country Mudcat, and alongside with me, my partner in crime, Crimson, or would you rather be preferred Rammer Jammer Taylor? Whichever one, son. It's
It
still the
works
same
both
old person.
ways. Some call me Crimson, some call me Rama, some call me Jamma, some call me Taylor.
All right, folks, before we get started, I'm going to pack my lip in with some Grizzly, and let me tell you, I'm proud to have Grizzly back in my life
Well,
because,
hold on a minute. Well, go ahead and get yours, and then I need you to pass it on over here.
hell, I don't know if it's going to. Oh, damn, here you go.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. I won't take
Oh,
too big of. I won't take too big of a pinch.
man, don't you hate that mess? I know what happened to me when I started dipping.
Hold on, I
You
need
got
some
somebody
Wawa.
dip off of you, and they'll take half the can and put it in their mouth. That's when you need to start packing at least one pinch in the can. So when you go to get a pinch, they're like, "Hey man, can I get one?" Oh, dude, sorry, I just
Hell
dipped my
no, you ain't
last.
touching my Grizzly.
Hell, I've been dipping that
Mm-hmm.
damn cougar and
And
fine
that's the one.
magical. I go and tell you that's some nasty mess.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm at the point where I'm getting kind of just tired of dipping, and hopefully one day I can quit. But I tell you what, I can't smoke cigarettes.
You know
Yeah,
what? Back in the day when I started
can't do
dipping,
it.
if I ran out of dip or my gums are raw, I fire up a Blackie Mile or any kind of, like Cheyennes or Wranglers or Red Bucks, which is cigarillos.
Damn,
Pretty much a cigarette looks like a cigar. And I got to tell you, I had to quit, dude, because after a
I
week I was
bet.
out of, I couldn't walk from here to the daggum toilet without being out of breath. So that's when I started chewing tobacco.
Whew, those are strong too,
Oh yeah, but
especially when
yeah,
you got someone next to you, it's just like smoking one of those black and miles. Like, I
yeah.
can hardly stand somebody smoking a cigarette, let alone two. I can't take two people smoking in a car. I'm just,
I can't either. I can't either.
I'm gagging. Oh,
Being honest with you, it's just I can't stand it.
yeah.
You know, especially if you got a girlfriend, for example, that smokes and you kiss her, you can taste it, dude. Where when you're dipping, you can go brush your teeth and you will never know I got one in. You'll never have that aftertaste or whatever it's called. But yeah, I'm in the same boat with you. I've been dipping for a long time now, and I got to tell you, I done tried every dip I can possibly think of, and my everyday dip is grizzly. Whether it's wintergreen or dark,
Same here.
I love them both. But it's getting to where grizzly in the state I'm in, we're in the same state, but in Alabama it could be different prices wherever you go. But I know over here it's damn near $5. Where if you go to Tennessee,
Yeah.
it's over $5 for one can of freaking grizzly. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
it's like 20, almost like $22 now for a 5 can roll.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, um, I mean it's crazy.
I remember paying. I remember one time I used to. I don't know if I got. I may use coupons. I don't know, but I paid $11 or 12 or $13, something like that for 5 cans. Remember that?
Yeah, I
That
remember when
wasn't that long ago, man.
hey
Tobacco's
Grizzly
gone up.
a few years back. Might as well say 8 years ago. I was only paying $2 for a can of Grizzly, not over $2. So the tobacco industry has definitely increased, while the beer market really ain't increased. The alcohol really ain't improved or increased for taxes. But anybody that's watching at home, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. All right. But the tobacco industry has definitely increased the number of taxes as far as upping their price.
Remember that episode in King of the Hill where Dell was like, I think, what was it?
They gave up smoking and started chewing tobacco.
Well, no, yeah, he did that, but I'm talking about whenever they found Bobby and his friend, what's his
Oh,
name?
Joseph smoked.
Joseph
Yeah,
smoking. He
the
goes, and
bathroom paint column. They found a pack of cigarettes in the freaking trash. You know what I'm saying?
And Dale Gribble was like, "Son, I'm proud of you. Now let's get the facts from the tobacco industry." He was proud of him. Hank was just mad at Bobby. On the other hand,
Yeah.
the other dad was happy with us. Like, yeah, all right.
But
That
yeah,
show's coming back, Mudcat. What do you think about that?
Well, there's been hints about it. In Family Guy, they showed it in their episodes. So I think it'll be a. I don't know if it'll be as great as it was when it came out, in the '90s, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm just not real big in today's generation of music, movies, or TV shows. Like I went and saw the Mario's Brothers movie in theaters,
I
and
still haven't seen that, man. I gotta go see it.
so much nostalgia in it. And I'll just leave it at that. If you're a gamer and you grew up with it, you're going to get a lot of reference in the movie. Jack Black did an awesome job with Bowser, so I loved it. The only
I'm gonna
show
have
I
to
watched
check that one out.
was that.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. Is what I said.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the only thing I watch on Netflix, to be honest with you, is Cobra Kai because I started getting into it. It's just there's a lot of political brainwashed BS crap in there, and I'm not going to get into politics here on the Uncle Mudcat show unless it slides on in. But that's beside the point. But old Mudcat don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest with you.
Man, I've been watching. I've been watching Lost. BVD got me watching Lost, and that's about it, man. I watched The Simpsons. I watched King of the Hill. I watched Family Guy. I watched the OG stuff. But
I've been watching a lot of Law and Order, SVU, Special Victims Unit.
bum 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 bum. Come on.
It gets crazy, dude.
Let's all go to court. Dum bum 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 bum.
Law now, yeah. Some law.
Some law.
We're a bunch of assholes who've taken up the whole hallway with our conversation. Hey, you guys, you don't know me and Johnny are watching you while we're high. I only told like Mark Wahlberg one time. That's because my old lady scared me. And you know how freaking Mark Wahlberg played Johnny and Ted? He's like, dude,
Yeah.
what's that? I said that exact same phrase just like he did. And ever since then, I was not able to duplicate it. Not one time ever. And I wasn't even trying to. It's just she scared the living bejesus out of me. And I'm like, dude, what's the matter? And she's like, huh?
I see some Bama on that Frigidaire.
Oh, yeah. I've had that
Frigidaire.
for about 8 years. I've had that daggone refrigerator.
I see a mudcat on there.
That's a blue cat.
It's a blue cat.
Yeah. Well, actually, both of them are blue cats.
Man, I need to go fishing. I haven't gone fishing in a good,
Speaking of catfishing, I went to Tennessee at the Walmart, and guess what they finally had?
What's that?
Finally had freaking catfish T-shirts, and I ain't been able to find them in years. I even went to Cabela's, didn't have them.
Cabela's is nice.
Yeah,
I've only been there once.
I mean, it's amazing. I can just get lost, man. Like if you go in Cabela's, anybody that's an outdoorsman or an outdoors woman, however you want to put it, you can have a lot of stress. But the moment you walk in there, it's like you're at ease. It's like you're at peace. It's so outdoorsy. First thing I do is head to the aquarium where the fish are. Man, I can. If I had a house, that would be the first thing I would want in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just so.
You ever been to Woods and Water?
The what?
Woods and Water. You ever heard of that?
No, I ain't never heard of Woods and Water.
It's a kind of like a. It's not exactly like a Cabela's, but it's sort of. They got stuff in there like guns, hunting stuff.
Someone better start shaking some booty, newbie. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't think anybody's going to shake any booties. I'm sorry. I don't see anybody shaking any booties on it.
Let me go grab my booty investigator hat. Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. You do it for him, Mudcat. I'm wore out today.
Man, I'm freaking wore out. What you talking about? But man, I go ahead and tell you, it's just I love going to Cabela's. What's going on, the great Duke brothers? How you doing? I heard there was some booty shaking.
Hey,
you got the wrong information.
This is the wrong place. Yeah, you got the wrong address here.
I mean, I can write the word booty on a piece of paper and shake it for you. I mean, you went Pacific on booty shaking, you know what I'm saying? So we got to pass on that. God dang it, I do not agree with big booty bitches going on my live stream bouncing
Listen
their
here, Buster. Don't listen to him. I'm the real Hank Hill, and blah, booty shaking.
Oh God, I just had virtual reality sex. Whoa.
Oh God, you sound like me. Are you my brother, Junichiro?
Whoa. Man, I'm telling you, all the states I've lived in has been southern. You know, I've lived in Tennessee, I've lived in Alabama, Mississippi, Oklahoma. Sheesh.
I didn't know you lived in OK. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to live in McKenzie, Tennessee when I was probably 16, 17 years old. And if you was to drive an hour down the road, you'd be in Paris, Tennessee. And I've been to Paris.
You've been to Paris.
Yep, been to Paris, Tennessee. Didn't see the Eiffel Tower though.
You
Yeah,
see that tower?
I used to live in Grove, Oklahoma. It's right there at them apartments, and right down the road was Jake's Sports Bar and Grill, where I actually went into the bar because a girl I was dating knew the bartender, and ended up drinking a crap ton of beer.
You drinking that cold beer, son.
It could have been colder. You know what I'm saying? I like my beer ice cold. I'm sorry. I love ice cold beer. But I ain't drank a drop of beer in a long time. Yeah,
No,
I used to date a girl named April over there in Grove.
Mudcat was getting around.
Yeah. The only thing you'll catch me drinking these days is water, sparkling water, or Propel water.
Them watch is trying to tell me to get up. I don't feel like getting up. I'm doing a stream here, Apple.
I gotta tell you,
what you got to tell?
I'll go ahead and tell y'all something right now. I mean, things are getting rough around here. I'm just gonna say this, and we'll leave it at that. But I went inside my favorite store, right? I went into the unclaimed baggage, right? And this is like the second or third time I saw cops there, and I finally just said something to the cop. I said, "Hey, y'all got another thief on the loose?" He goes, "Yeah, we get plenty of those daily here." And I about had it, because that's my favorite store to go into. I went into the daggone woman. I said, "Ma'am, are y'all hiring for any security officers?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Can I get an application?" And I filled that joker out. And what's weird, 9 times out of 10, your job applications have date of birth and your social security number. This one didn't have that mess.
Okay.
I mean, it's crazy. I don't see what's the point of freaking stealing when you can easily bust your butt to make a good, honest living.
This is what we need. Me and Mudcat down there.
Frequency mode.
We got our radios. We're ready to go secure it.
What's going on? Bubba, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Hope everybody's doing well. Having a great day. We're just chilling in here, just shooting the breeze, really. Mudcat, how long have we known each other on here, brother?
Shit, 10 years. And I'll tell you how it's happened. I'll tell you my side of how it happened in old Grandma Jammer. however you want to call his name, you know what I'm saying? He'd tell you. But I started in about May 2013. And I was doing random shit, just random videos. And it got a lot of attention. People were laughing. People were just enjoying the videos. And all of a sudden, old Rammer Jammer was because that's how I knew him as, was Rammer Jammer Taylor, because that's what he was going by back in the day. And he's like, "Bro, you ever thought about joining the TTC?" And I'd never heard of it, never knew a damn thing about it. And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck is TTC?" He goes, "The Trash Talking Circle." I'm like, Well, what the hell's the trash talking circle? I felt like a dumbass, but you're gonna ask. I wouldn't call it a real love story. I wouldn't call it that, Newbie. But pretty much it was just you trash talk each other's team in game season. So I started doing that. I even spiced it up.
It is a real love story, newbie.
I was wearing not Georgia hat, fucking Florida Gators hat.
Yeah, and you got and man, I'll tell you what anyways, they came after you after you did that.
Oh hell yeah! I knew it was going to cause a lot of publicity and a lot of people to get angry. So why not? You know what I'm saying?
That was hilarious.
I should have wore a hat like this. That way you couldn't even tell.
Anyways, keep going. Keep going.
Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably 21 when I started. Here I am 10 years later, And I remember the video, and it's still up to this day. If you ain't watched it, I highly recommend you watch it. But
let's watch it in here. You want me to put the video in here and you allow it?
Go ahead and put the video up here. We're going to go ahead and show you the footage. Right. We're going to have old Rabbit Jammer over here to play the clip for y'all, okay? This is the only time capsule I have of the channel, okay? If it wasn't for BVD, you would not see the old me, okay? I'm just saying.
All right, here we go.
All right.
3.
BVD, if you're watching, don't sue us for copyright because I don't have no money.
Yeah, right, don't sue us, BVD. Can you hear it?
All right, hang on. Do I need to add it to the stream? There we go. Here we go. Dude, I might laugh my ass off on this. I love this video. Back in the day, I used to hate it.
I love this video.
I love it.
There's a Florida hat right there.
A buddy of mine, Ramajum Taylor, asked me if I want to do it. I said yes. A buddy of mine, Ramajum Taylor, asked me if I want to do it. I said yes. Taylor asked me if I want to do it. I said yes. I said yes. I said yes. 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 I'm sorry. There was going to be a retarded person that asked me if I want to do it. I didn't see that in the menu. Ramajum did it.
I didn't see that in the menu.
Now, I don't know Mudcat. He seems like a pretty good old feller. Does dipping videos, wears Alabama hats, wears Florida hats. Says he's a Bammer fan, and that's okay. I don't judge nobody. But I just wonder if he's really going to apologize to me. Because it kind of broke me up and hurt my feelings. The stuff he said about me.
Wasn't true.
What the hell? Who is it? Who? Mudcat.
Oh, Big Bald Daddy, I need to talk to you.
Well, come on in, Mudcat. Have you dyed your hair?
That's Tony.
For you to go with me.
I can see the resemblance.
That's mighty nice. Come on in here and sit down.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come in and have a seat, Mudcat.
I'm kind of nervous.
I was back when I was 20 pounds lighter.
Where's your dip? You're usually dipping.
I spit it out before I come in. I feel like I'm behind enemy lines.
Well, it's pretty, I know, but what do you got to say, son? I'm a little bit hurt by this video I seen.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Well, but like I was saying, to the TTC and the YouTube people, all the boys and girls that like to dip and spit, I'd like to formally apologize.
Wait a minute.
What's that in your beard?
Yeah.
What the hell is that in your beard, son? In the front. Do you have a snack?
That's Mom's cooking.
Oh, that was Mom's cooking.
I figured you'd have dip in there or something.
Yeah, I spit it out. I left it
that
out.
That has happened
I didn't know.
Well, hell, son, I'd have got you something to spit in. I mean, I know you're probably used to spitting on the floor at home, but
well, I didn't want to disgrace your It's a really nice place you got here, despite the fact it's
Orange.
orange.
What's that on your head?
I felt if I was going into enemy territory, that it might keep you from busting me up a little bit when you see me after all the god awful things I said. I wasn't raised that way, Big Ball Daddy.
Well, look, son. I mean, just because you said a few wrong things about me, don't mean you got to go changing your colors. I've seen your videos. You're a pretty funny feller. You're obviously a good old Southern boy that's been raised and then born in the South.
Kick ass.
So, and I noticed you got that rebel flag behind you at your house back there.
That's
and
how we get it done.
I ain't judging you. I ain't judging you. Ain't many people does that anymore.
Still good.
Which is it anyway? You like Florida or Alabama?
Well, I'm an Alabama fan. But my mama, she likes the Gators.
Is that why you wear them gator hats?
Sometimes.
How come you talk shit about Florida in your videos? I don't understand, son.
Oh, it's a little game me and Mama play.
What do you mind, Ram Jam Taylor? I said yes.
Yeah, we
Wait a
talk
minute. I want to hear
Oh,
this.
shit.
I heard what you said about Rama Jamma Taylor.
I know folks around here are kind of uppity when it comes to games like that. They're all judgmental and but anyway, back
What's
to,
your problem, son? That's 2 times now. You basically accused me of being judgmental.
I mean no disrespect, Big Ball Daddy. You're not judgmental.
Damn it, dog.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's Archie.
Oh,
Good old Arch.
that mudcat, that's just my dog, Archie. Don't kill him. Don't eat him. Don't fuck him. He won't hurt you. Go ahead.
But yeah, like I've been trying to say, BBD, I just wanted to apologize to you
And the
formerly,
YouTube people.
and I hope we can be friends. I don't want to say that I'd be a future volunteer just yet, but who knows? You might rub off on me. But all the, I rate you as fine as I do my skull, my bestest skull.
If I
What
was
would you
Dip, what
rate
would you
me?
rate me?
If I was Dip,
You'd be like a peach mango.
would you hang me around your neck like you did that can in that one video?
I'll do it if you lose a few pounds.
Well, Mudcat, I don't know what you got going on up here, but I got to get to bed. Some of us actually does work for a living. I ain't one of them, but I'm sure people do. Appreciate you apologizing, and I forgive you. In fact, I'm gonna give you a shout out in this video. I reckon you better get on out of here, and I appreciate you stopping by. Wait a minute, what the
The
hell?
hell's that? Fucking macaroni.
Fucking macaroni.
Like I said, I'm sorry, Big Ball Daddy, and it won't happen again.
Drive carefully. What'd you drive up here?
Well, my truck broke down about a mile back. Is there any way you could give me a ride?
You have a good.
You have a good one. Oh man,
Oh, screw y'all.
that was hilarious, man. And basically, BVD got his cousin to dress up as Mudcat and impersonate him, and it was historic. That's what it was like back in the day, man. We could do that and have fun, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of people that gave me hell, and I just, we were young and stupid, like old Mudcat was back in the day. You just got riled up, but when you get older, man, it's like, damn, you miss those days, you know what?
Oh yeah, and we had fun.
Oh hell yeah, man, loved it. Makes me regret deleting all them damn videos from back in the day.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I didn't delete my channel, but I deleted a lot of my videos just because I didn't really think
Hell, I done
I was
watched
young.
every.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think people would watch us.
Hell, I didn't think I'd get where I am right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's been times where I shared my channel with people, and I didn't think nothing about it. You fast forward to 10 years, and we're already what 652, 600, something like that.
Yeah.
I did have a high view, like
You're up
trending
there.
videos. Hell, mine got taken down by YouTube themselves.
Yeah. So didn't my WrestleMania stream too.
Damn. Yeah, YouTube's changed so much, man. It's like when back in the day, you could have music playing and they wouldn't bother you. Now you play music, it's like, technical foul. You got a penalty. You played music. Goku equals bad dad. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Looking forward to it because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. All right, I'll just take this camera right here and show you a little something.
Show them that Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Let's see right here. Got all the seasons of Dragon Ball Z, Super, some movies. The Dragon Ball Super superhero movie I went and saw with my son, and he actually enjoyed the hell out of it. I got more, but there's my poster back here. I've been a big fan of it since I was a kid, and I still am. Not gonna lie.
I never did get into Dragon Ball Z, but my brother was big into Dragon Ball Z. He liked it.
I used to collect the Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember the Pokédex they had back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, I even had the Pokemon bed sheet cover and all. They just don't make good animes or cartoons as good as the ones we grew up with back in the day. Tom and Jerry would never get old with me. I love Tom and Jerry. I still do to this day. I'd watch it.
Hey man, that was a life. You wake up, eat a bowl of cereal, watch Tom and Jerry.
Life might have been bad back in the day, but hell, it's nothing compared to what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I miss it. I mean, think about it. You look at our parents and they say how things were and how they missed this. Guess what? Here we are to this day. We're saying the same things our parents did, okay? We're becoming our parents, by God. Funny how that works. Man.
Times are a-changing, Mudcat. Especially with gaming. Everybody wants to remake games now. That's all we get is remade games.
I will say this before we move forward to gaming. A lot of times we say time has changed, but really it's just people. People change, not really time. Time keeps moving forward. But I agree with the whole remake. I mean, there is a downside to this. I mean, I saw the remake of Resident Evil 4 because I got the original and I loved it. Saw the remake, dude. It just kind of threw me off. I'm like, don't feel right, But there are some remakes that I did enjoy, and that was the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy and the Spyro the Reunite trilogy. There it is. I enjoyed those. I mean, gaming just ain't. I don't feel like it's the same. It'll burn you out quicker than any damn thing else.
2004, 2008. Oh my God, those were the best years for game releases.
Hell, I still
games
got
were awesome back then.
All my old systems. You know what I'm saying? The games with them. The funniest thing that ever happened to me was I went inside a flea market one time, and this man had a damn Nintendo 64 cords and all, controllers, and a crap ton of damn games sitting there.
Oh, hell.
I said, what's wrong with it? He goes, it ain't showing no damn picture. You know what I'm saying? And I knew the son of a bitch had it plugged in wrong. I even tried to say it to him that he had it plugged in wrong. I was like, no, man, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm like, fine, how much you want for it? He says $5. I handed him the $5. I took the whole damn box home, plugged it up. I said, I told that son of a bitch, but he wouldn't listen. That son of a bitch fired up. He just had it plugged in wrong.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I still got
what a dummy.
I still got the Nintendo 64.
And Mudcat, what did you do, buddy? You schooled him, didn't you?
Hey, I tried to warn him.
He tried to warn them, folks. And where was this at? Where was it? A flea market?
Yeah, it was where the Stop and Save is now.
Man, they're trying to gyp you.
Yeah. The messed up part is, and I'm gonna grab it real quick. Hang on a second. I'm gonna grab it. the gaming community and prices here lately is just ridiculous, right? You see a game like this on eBay, right?
All right, Pokemon.
$50 to $100, sometimes more. I got the exact same game here, but it's in Japanese. You know how much I paid for that on eBay? 15
$15.
bucks.
Oh yeah.
15
Okay.
bucks. It's the same thing. You know, people are jacking up prices. That's like you sell a Game Boy Pocket on eBay, $80 to $100. I went to the exact same flea market and got this one right here for like 40 or 50.
Is that a Game Boy? That better not be a Game Boy, Bobby.
The whole thing was wrong. It was missing a cover. It's just people are overcharging for these retro games.
Yeah.
But for a Japanese gaming console that will do the exact same thing, half the freaking cost. You know? Like I ordered something from Japan, which was a Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the authentic. Because I've always wanted it. I paid like $100 for both of those games. And I got the video on the Uncle Mudcat channel if y'all want to check it out. But I paid $100 for those. Where if you're paying the American version, you're paying like $200-300, if not more. So
Right. Damn, man. I started on the N64. And that was it. And then I moved on when we had the NES, and then moved on to like PlayStation 2, and then I got Xbox, and then that's just when I started playing on the 360 and all that.
yeah, I've owned every single one of them. I haven't owned a original Game Boy or the PSP Go or the consoles I got in Japan, like the Famicom, that kind of thing.
Did you play much PS3?
Oh hell yeah!
I just didn't care for the PS3.
I played everything, dude. I played most of my Dragon Ball Z games on it. I played a lot of Tekken. Hell, I enjoy it. You know, I still got some of the games I bought brand new at GameStop back in 2013. You know, and I love the PlayStation 3. The good side about it, you didn't have to have a membership or buy gold or whatever to play online because it was free.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a headset, you can take any Bluetooth, like a Bluetooth you use for your phone, and just hook it up and you can talk to people. You know,
That is true. Once upon a time, they were not charging nothing. Are they charging something now for PlayStation Network? I don't even know.
The thing I hate about the membership with PlayStation is, you know, it's kind of like their version of Xbox Go. The downside is the free games you get once your membership's over, you
They're
can't
gone.
play the games.
Yeah. You got to
In
delete
order to
them.
play the games again, you got to redo the membership. Whereas
Yeah.
Xbox Gold, the games you get for free, your membership can run out. And guess what? It's yours. You play it whenever. You don't have to redo the whole BS of Gold or anything like that, like PlayStation does. You know? But I am very, pissed off because a lot of zombie games, like Dead Island, for a great example, I love playing Dead Island. I ain't beat it yet.
That game was hard as shit, dude.
I love playing it. But hell, I think it should have been a 2-player game instead of having to go online to do it.
That game kicked my ass so bad. I quit
if you
playing
play
it.
a zombie game, you better go to Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 players. Or Left 4 Dead. I heard Left 4 Dead was 2 players.
I'm always down for some Call of Duty. You know that.
Call of Duty went downhill. I don't give a damn what nobody said. It is literally gone downhill.
It sucks. It's the same thing over and over.
I got all the Call of Duties except for 1 and 2. Actually, I might have 1. Ain't 1 Finest Hour?
Do what now?
The first Call of Duty. Ain't it called Finest Hour? The first one? I can't remember.
think so.
I got the Finest Hour. I've got 3. I've got 4. I've got all of them. The only one I ain't got yet is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
Call of Duty 4 was good. That was one of my favorites. We'd camp in Grandma's house, and everybody knows about Grandma's house. That's where we were.
This game, I loved it. Had a good storyline. I loved it. You know, I love a good storyline in my games, but
I took you to
Problem
Grandma's
Call-
house, didn't I?
no,
We never played COD 4 or the remastered. I guess
no,
not. Man, oh, that was fun when you get in multiplayer and go to Grandma's house and just camp and piss people off. Anyways, that was my favorite.
But yeah, I mean, Call of Duty storyline sucks. And what pissed me off the most was when somebody freaking sued Call of Duty for somebody looking like them in a game. I think it was Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4. And they took away the campaign, which literally pissed me off because the reason why I love Call of Duty, it's got a great campaign story. It's got a
Man, that game was screwed from the beginning.
yeah.
And now games, you don't even get the full game. You gotta like get a half-assed version of it and then pay for DLC. That's just
I remember back in the day, you didn't need a fucking DLC because everything came with it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's DLC this, oh, a DLC for that. And I'm like, come on, dude. If you're going to release a game, at least have the fucking dignity to put it all in one hit. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention,
movies suck now too.
games are freaking copycatting. You know, you got PUBG, Fortnite. Now you got freaking Halo doing it. Now you got freaking Call of Duty doing it with their Warzone map. I mean, for fuck's sakes, why the hell do you got to have a copycat? Fortnite should just be Fortnite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like playing Fortnite, but I have to play the part where there's no building because I hate when motherfuckers build and want to hide and camp and you sit there and go, I'm going to shoot you.
Like how I do sometimes on World at War whenever we 4v4.
Oh, man, I hate a freaking camper, dude.
Remember ATM and ATM would bust up in there with a bouncing Betty, put it right there like by
That's
the
what-
damn boom.
He'll drop a bouncing Betty and go hide and wait for you. You have to be smart and look for that bouncing Betty and just go, okay. And as soon as you find it, here comes Rammer Jammer. Mudcat. It's like they gang banged my ass. Probably not the right, appropriate thing to say, but hey, it is what it is.
No Prop was smart. He'd go all the way around that shit and wait for you at like a corner.
That's how I started playing Call of Duty. For those that don't know, was might as well say about 6 years ago. We started playing a shit ton of Ward at War. That was our go-to. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed playing with these guys. I enjoyed it. The downside of playing with them was, let's just say you made it to round 15. And if you're died, it's like, all right, guys, good game. We'll catch you up tomorrow night. I'm like, what the? It's only been 45 minutes. And now you want to call it quit?
Well, dude, you got to realize we were playing freaking every night for so many years. It's like, man, like we just, I don't know. And some nights we would stay up, you know, but.
That's like I missed the freaking Ubu calls, man. There's a lot of shit.
That's why we got StreamYard, right? That's the new Uvu.
Yeah, you might as well say it is. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I mean, a lot has happened in, 8 years, whether it was life, whether it was personal issues in the home, whether it was work, whether it was responsibilities.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize, you need to stay in touch. I mean, because you create memories, and once that time flies, you're like, damn, where'd it go,
That's right.
Hell, gaming brings people together. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I don't have a problem with somebody gaming, whether you're a guy or a chick. You know what I'm saying? You had hard days at work. Your wife's in bed, your child, if you got one's asleep, and you just want to fire up a game and play. I see no problem with that. I see a lot of videos or people talking. I can't stand a person that games. But meanwhile, it's okay for you to go on a computer and play.
Screw you, B.
It's no freaking different.
I'd say, screw you, B. I'm playing my video games. I don't care if damn you like it or not. How dare you come and interrupt my gaming time? Nah, I mean you gotta have it. It's just it's no different than watching a TV show or being on your phone. So what harm are you doing? Especially when you're having a good time and you're working towards a common goal with your team. Whether it's, I'm sorry, but I grew up with a controller in my hand. I can't help it, you know. I grew up. I was born in '99. I came up in the early 2000s. Man, video games were all over the house, everybody's house. You know, it's just
Hell, even my uncle when I was growing up played Test Drive 6 on PlayStation 1. He'd always make fun of us because we couldn't stay on the road and drive. I remember that like it was freaking yesterday. I mean, the good thing about having these classic consoles is you can just grab it and plug it in. Even a Super Nintendo, you can still plug it up in the back of your TV because they still got a part for the Nintendo to screw in, which is a good thing.
you know, there's like Grand Theft Auto for an example. Yeah, you can run around and you can just run over everybody, but do you ever like sometimes just stay on the damn road and just obey the damn traffic lights? Like I don't know if you ever did that, but I did that.
Red light, and I stopped.
I mean, I've ran over people too in the game, not in real life.
I was
In Grand Theft Auto, but I learned how to drive playing those games.
quit playing San Andreas.
There's BVD. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Hoss? Go balls, screw y'alls.
HE. Can we see a Y?
But yeah, I quit playing San Andreas.
Oh,
I couldn't get past the freaking damn flight school.
hello. We learned how to drive playing them video games. BVD, we were just sitting here playing that clip or that video that you made with Tony dressed up as Mudcat.
I can't believe they're advertising Creed on here.
That's a movie I want to see.
I do too, but bad things, Sylvester Stallone ain't gonna be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm guilty of that. I still watch Rocky to this day. I got the series of them. Rambo, freaking you name it.
How you doing,
I even got the last
Adrian?
Rambo.
Yo, Adrian.
Hey, yo, Mick. Y'all ever met my friend Buck? No, I've only seen him in the video. That's the only time I've actually seen him. I thought it was a good damn video myself. I mean, back in the
We
day,
never have met your friend Buck.
it
Oh, you! Oh, damn! Damn it! Walked right into that one. Didn't even see it coming.
we both did. Hell, I'm thinking about making a football video and actually watching it or listening to it this year.
What's stopping you?
Nothing ain't stopping me yet.
We need you.
Hell, everybody laughs. I don't know what it is. I do my thing, you know, make a video, football season come around.
If you're dropping shit.
Somebody always finds some comedy in there. Hell yeah, we're still around. I just don't make videos hardly anymore.
I could say the same about you, BVD.
Hell yeah.
That's our boy right there.
It's like I was saying in my live stream, a couple days ago or so. I was talking about how BVD is the biggest freaking fan of college football because you walk in his house or see any old school videos back in the day, it's spreading everywhere. You cannot go past that house without running into the Tennessee Volunteers or the Green Devils. And I'll give you
He's got the damn flag right out there. If I'm mistaken.
Fun fact for you: back when I lived in Mississippi, Tupelo, I was literally going to play for the fucking Green Devils down there in Mississippi. Shit you not, I didn't make it to trials or practice because we had to move back to Bama. I kid you not, I was going to play for the Green Devils in Mississippi.
Of Mississippi.
Yeah, it was either in Mississippi or Red Bay, Alabama. But yeah, sure enough, I'll never forget that as long as I live. I don't know if they still have the football team name or they changed it. I couldn't tell you. But I'm pretty sure it was the Green Devils. I was going to try football there.
I never heard of the Mississippi Green Devils.
My sister did cheerleading there.
What's the name of the school?
I think it was Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo Green Devils.
Is it Tupelo, Mississippi or Red Bay, Alabama?
Hey, I wouldn't know.
Hell, I can bring it up right here if it don't.
Google that
Anything.
information.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure, man. That's you know how time plays a factor on your brain.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Goes by quick, doesn't it?
Hell yeah. Here it is, right here.
What does it say?
Hang on a minute. Looking. Oh, this ain't the Thirsty Devils. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Fuck.
A duck.
I hate when you go to look up something and it don't tell you the freaking.
I hate
Oh,
when it makes me go and do the freaking robot thing and prove you're not a robot. I can't stand that, man.
I can't either.
Don't buck, fama.
Hell.
We're gonna get them volunteers this year, son.
Now if we can't find a fucking quarterback.
We got them. We got 3 of them so far. They're gonna go out there and get us a stogie.
Okay. Damn, I could have swore it was the Green Devil. Let me try Red Bay.
Stogies are for us this year, BBD.
Yeah.
Can't find her.
They might have changed their name or something.
How long's
Oh.
it been? Because if it's been a long time, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I was probably, it was youth football. I think it was like back when I was like maybe preteen, like 10, 11, 12.
They must have
around.
changed their name because he said they. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking that up too. They might have changed their name or it might have been something else. But I was
We're
going to
doing
play.
a research.
But when I moved back to Bama, I started playing football. I was a defensive lineman, and I was good in practice. Don't get me wrong, but game time, it's like I froze up, dude. Seeing that many people,
You got the heebie-jeebies.
they had to bitch me, dude. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're doing good in practice.
I never did any sports, which I regret, but I did do martial arts. And I know one time we had like a tournament, right? So I was going to get this belt. I may have been my blue belt. I eventually worked my way in my black belt and I quit, but I did it for like 3 or 4 years, maybe 6. And I was doing my tournament and I was ready for, to do my form, in front of everybody. There's a lot of people there. And I've been practicing this form in my room for months. I've been practicing. I was just a young little rammer jammer. I've been practicing. I knew this form like it was muscle memory, and they'd break it into you. You're set, your form. And
Right.
dude, here I go. And any other time I nailed it, but this one time I don't know what it was. I was there and I just forgot my form. I'm like, I was like Beavis, like I didn't know. I was like, got a
DVD
little
wants to.
nervous up there.
Did you ever use the crane kick?
Oh yeah, it goes something like this.
I was gonna do MMA, but I screwed my knee up, and until I get that fixed, MMA's out of the question because I had a few classes set up here, and I've always been into that ever since I was a kid. We grew up playing freaking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's how my cousin broke my nose. I went to bend down and she just.
Playing Power Rangers broke your nose.
And if you've ever had your nose broken, dude, in my case, my head was spinning, dude. I didn't know where the hell I was at. Hell, I might have been concussed too at the time. She broke my freaking nose.
What the hell? I gotta go. Talking about knees, I gotta go. Monday's my appointment for my knee. I'm gonna go see what the hell's up. Maybe it's just some physical therapy.
Hell, mine's a torn. I retore my ACL. I tore my meniscus. I have damaged tissues. But I got a former Marine and the ex-cop told me, "Oh, you ain't got to have surgery. It'll just, heal on its own." I'm like, dude, I can't even freaking move without walking like the March of the Penguins. Like I just had a finger stuck in my ass checking for prostate.
Did you?
I can't even have fun in the bedroom. My leg is so messed up. The slightest touch, just I don't like it. It's like my nerves are bad in that damn knee.
I ain't good, man.
There's times where I almost fell in the freaking Walmart, where I had to literally ride the cart.
Damn.
I had to ride the carts at Walmart when I went back from fishing. It popped and I screwed it up even worse. I think I rode in that cart for a few weeks before I rode.
Dude, if I saw you in Walmart riding one of those little things, I'd go grab one and ram it right into you. Hey, buddy.
I can't stand it.
You wouldn't mind if I did it anyway.
I think my health is just deteriorating, dude. Like mental health and physical health, just right down the toilet. Guys, love you. I gotta go drop the kids off at the pool, then go get a bite to eat.
Wash your hands. Make sure you keep them hands washed. You got that orange on them. You gotta get the orange off them.
Love you too, there.
Hands.
Oh yeah, be safe though. Be safe.
Love you, BVD. Wash them hands. I know where he's going. He's gonna go drop the kids off at the pool.
Oh heck no, man! I ain't never heard that expression. I gotta go drop the kids off. It's always.
You ain't never heard of that one?
No. I've heard of a lot of phrases, but I ain't heard that one yet. All right,
BVD. Love you, mean it.
Love you too, boss. But man, I just about to finish this whole damn water.
What the hell is that?
For Quail water. Picked it up off
on there.
Dude, they quit selling G Fuel in Tennessee at the Walmart I went to in Jasper. They do have a Red Buck Energy.
Dude, you got so many more than Mountain Dews. I know, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I had to go all the way to damn Shelbyville.
Some hard Mountain Dews. Ooh.
That's like a 4-hour drive, dude. If I ain't bad mistaken, it could be less than that. Because about an hour and a half. So you might as well say 2-hour drive.
Ooh, those were good, man.
I
and I don't.
Because we went
I don't drink much at all.
They had that way back, dude. And oh god, I love way
hell
back.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker, and if I do, I have a few, but I don't show my ass or anything, But I drink responsibly. I'm not
a social drinker.
But them damn Mountain Dews, the hard Mountain Dews. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they were good. My favorite was the what was it? The Baja Blast.
That's probably a good thing. They're not, they're hard to find because I'd probably
They got a new one out, dude. I don't forget which one it was, but they got a new one. I don't forget what it was called.
I'd probably be an alcoholic if
I
could get my hands on some of that.
It was the same flavors, and I had 2 of each flavor. And I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. And that's, just let it go.
How much was it for a case of those?
Dude, honestly, I forgot. I think it wasn't bad. If I had to guess, $10, $12.
And you had to go to Tennessee to get it?
Yeah, in Shelbyville.
That's not far for you.
For the Broken Skull, to get it, I think the Stone Cold, lager and stuff like that, had to go to, I think Chattanooga or a little bit further on down the road. I still want to go do it, I literally want to try it because it's not available yet. You can't buy it online. It's not available in the state. It's just certain parts of Tennessee and
Yeah.
crazy. I wouldn't go to Chattanooga Brewing Company, dude. I went there because it was right beside the football stadium. I hated that place. I didn't like none of their brews. But it was free beer. I'm not going to turn down free beer. Oh
Free cold
God,
beer.
it wasn't the best. I tell you that. I went to another company out there in Tennessee, and it was just shots, dude. They'll give you 6 free shots to try of each liquor. I took my old ladies. I had 12 shots in that freaking whole freaking place.
Just 12.
Yeah, the 12 sucked, dude. Like I don't know what it was, man. Then I went to a vineyard
The
and
vineyard?
sampled some of their stuff. And
Hell
me,
yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm drinking wine in the South. The wine you drink is musky dime. I love musky dime. I could care less about Chardonnay and all this other crap. If you're gonna put wine in front of me, it better be musky dime. I'm sorry. I love musky dime. If it ain't musky dime wine, get the hell out of here. I know when I was on vacation, I had a scotch, and I loved it. Scotch is the smoothest tasting alcohol beverage.
I don't know. I'm be honest with you. Like I said, man, I don't drink much, but I don't know if I'm sure I've had it maybe at some point, at least once, but I'm not sure.
I love it, dude. It's so damn smooth. The one I had was light, so it wasn't barrel aged or wood burnt or however they do it. But it was the smoothest tasting beverage. You know how when you drink whiskey straight, it's got that burn, especially Jack Daniels. Good God! But when you have Scotch, it's I don't know what brand they used while I was there, but
Yeah.
because I stayed in a hotel, which all you can eat breakfast, all you can eat lunch. They even had a little mini bar where you can go in this little miniature store and grab pizza or whatever and buy it.
Hell yeah. And see, that's the thing, like, if that occasion arises where, you get some shots going, I like to eat or have some food or something.
Or you get 3 drinks a night. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't pass down 3 free alcohol beverages.
I like to eat too when I'm doing that.
I guarantee you, I'm gonna try another damn Bloody Mary as long as I live. That was nasty.
They look nasty. I've never tried one.
It's like you took tomatoes, made ketchup, poured it with alcohol, salt and pepper. Oh, that'll make you not want to put ketchup back in your mouth again. I don't see how anybody can drink it, dude. You might as well just buy freaking V8 and add vodka in it. There you go.
Should have had a V8. Commercials.
I don't see how anybody can drink that mess. I couldn't even. I don't like wasting alcohol, but I wasted that.
They're
one.
nasty, and they smell like ass.
That's
They
like
just-
gin. I don't like drinking gin. Smells like fingernail polish remover. I couldn't even mix it with beer.
I had a bad experience with Jaeger, boys.
Jaeger
never-
to me tastes like freaking cough syrup, like a sweet cough syrup taste. Very sticky.
That's why I don't even mess with that stuff. But man, I'll tell you one time, ugh, I was chugging it with like Sunkissed, and this was a long time ago, and it came out the other end,
Yeah.
like
I hate-
literally.
Too much, dude.
I just puked. It was nasty. And
Man.
it's something I'll never do again, but I had to do it, so I'll never do it again. I guess that's how it worked. But that's back when I was hanging with them, and I don't do that shit.
I
Yeah.
won't do it. Just make it stop. The next day you're doing the same thing. It's like you don't learn, man. Like, really?
That's the thing
It's-
about drinking, dude. If you and like, that's why one of the reasons I stay away from it is because like it gives you the shits the next day,
Let me tell you
and it's
something.
not, to me, that's not even worth it at
If
all.
you drink and you puke nonstop, I can give you the same equivalent. Go freaking pick you up a small tin of almonds and eat them bitches. I guarantee you be like you will have that same effect. Because I love, almonds, I love pecans, cashews.
Yeah, those are good.
Dude, I wasn't thinking. I ate the freaking whole can of almonds. Like the that night, dude, I felt like I was hungover. I'm like, oh, and my stomach's hurting, and all of a sudden, what? It's all over the damn place.
Oh, hell no.
You can't eat almonds all in one shot. It'll mess you up.
And that's like the thing, you know. Oh, my damn camera. Hang on. That's like the thing, you know.
I'm
Whenever
over
you're
Doug, and I ain't even got the nip in. What the hell?
damn OBS or not OBS StreamYard. You still hear me, right? Am I here?
Yeah, you still here?
Okay.
Cheers.
Damn mic's touchy.
I think we can still hear you. We just can't. There you
There we
go.
go. It unplugged. I had it wrapped around my cord here. I thought my headset messed up the other day. I was trying to edit a video and I was like, oh God.
See, I was
I had to
never.
go buy another new headset and then I restarted my computer. And then once I did that, it was fine. So I'm good.
Yeah, I've never been big on editing. I'm sorry. You know, that's like I was going to do a review your video Weekend with Big Country, and I'm sitting there recording it through OBS. And after it was done, I watched it because you know you like to watch things and see if the video quality is good, sounds good. You could barely hear that freaking video, man. I'm like, son of a bitch. That would have been a good video. It was a reaction video I was going to put on the Big Country Mudcat channel because that would have been a first freaking ever. Because I've never done a reaction. You know, with OBS, it records your screen, your face, everything. You know, so I'm like, let's do a reaction video. And as soon as that freaking video ended, I went back to watch it.
Didn't have no good audio, did you?
Like you could hear it, but not clear. Like certain parts of the clip, you could hear. You could hear my loud mouth, but you couldn't hear the damn video. All right, for anybody that's watching or anybody that's just jumping in, I'll make sure to post it in the comments. If you have any questions, by all means, feel free. Okay, that's the Mudcat channel. We want you to feel a part of it.
That's right.
Hell, you know, I'll go ahead and post now. Any questions? Feel free to shoot.
Hang on. Sorry if I got quiet. I was trying to.
Hell, I said that somebody just dipped like a tater chip and just got the hell out of there. I love that shit. Must have been somebody sneaking on me.
I sent Chest a link.
Hell yeah. Chess Hoss. Who? Chess Hoss. Who? Chess Hoss. I never call him Hall. It's always Hoss. You know what I'm saying? House. How you doing, Hoss? All right, we can go ahead and. Well, I have to manage that. We'll do that later, though.
Oh boy, we're just hanging out.
I know a lot of people is wondering, like, is Mudcat back or he's gonna disappear on us? Honestly, I don't know, y'all. Like for real.
Oh no, you better not disappear on us.
And since I brought it up, I've said it before. I'm sure
I had to hunt and try to get you back on.
I've probably said it in plenty of videos in the past, but you know, I let life get me down, and a lot of things happen in my life, that just literally tore me apart to where I wouldn't go fishing. I wouldn't make mudcat videos because every time I would fire up the camera and try to make this video, it's like, nah, it's like you're not in the mood or you just don't give a damn and what have you. And when I started the Uncle Mudcat channel, it was like a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? And I was sitting there writing down ideas, topics, and what have you. I didn't care. You know, and that's what I did. And do I regret starting that second channel? Hell no. I enjoy it. I still do. You know. You know, if people want to hear about advice, Uncle Mudcat's got you. You want to hear about gaming or see it, watch it, I got you. You want me to review something? Hell, I got you. You know, it's a lot of YouTubers. If you want to base your channel off of one thing and it works for you, hey, that's you. But hell, everything on YouTube has already been done, and I'm like, how can I be unique with the second channel? I'm like, talk about everything. Nobody does it on the channels anymore, so that's the only way I knew to be unique from everybody else was just do my own thing.
Yeah, you gotta just do your thing because everyone's made a video on at least something that we're interested in. It's just that it's people, that are the unique individuals in themselves, I guess, that bring it. I don't know, just people with, people want to see you, Mudcat.
We're in different times now, and it's like you got to be careful what you say. I'm sorry, I'm not one of those guys. If you get offended by what I say,
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
yeah, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. That's all I got to say.
We know the fine lines here, and
because the way I see it, here's what I see: if you get butthurt by what I say, you need to mature up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. I know I'm quoting a Rocky quote here, but it's the damn truth. You can't point a finger every time somebody says something and goes, he upset me or she upset me. I don't like the way he talked or what he wears. Grow the fuck up. This ain't kindergarten. This is real life.
Tell him, Mudcat. We don't play them shenanigans around here, boys. We're just here for a good time. We ain't here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
I mean, this ain't a game, folks. You get one life. All right. What you do with that life is your choice, your decision. I'm not responsible for how you turn out or what you do. Okay, that's on you. All right. I'm only here. Rammer Jammer's only here. And the people watching are only here to give advice. And, you can only support somebody for so long. It's okay to help people out, but if you can't help yourself,
that's right.
We're trying to change.
We're vicing y'all right now. Damn it. Listen up, the Mudcat. He's back on here. He's got me fired up.
I don't give a damn how old you are or how young you are. Let me tell you something. You're going to learn new shit until the day you're dead, just as well as you're going to make mistakes until the day you're dead. The only difference is you learn from those mistakes and not do them. We all got our demons we battle. We have all had a hard life, some worse than others. My life fucked me up beyond repair, okay? But the important thing is, I think when you're going through hell, trying to get to heaven, you got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to, kind of straighten yourself up. Because the first step to change is admitting you got a damn problem. And I know I got a fucking problem. I've had this problem since the day I was fucking born, it seems.
Dude, we love you, bro. We love you, bro. Everyone's got problems, man. There is not one man on this earth that doesn't have a problem of some kind.
Hey, you're looking at, if you would have met me, say 20 years ago,
you come a long way.
People have a different aspect on, Big Country Mudcat because I was always that quiet type,
Yeah.
Didn't really know how to talk about my feelings. I guess that's why I'm all over the place in videos when I talk about something. Is I don't stay with one thing. I jump around. I don't know what the hell you call that, but I think that's a disorder too. Like you can't fucking stay on one subject.
Hell, that's a live stream, man. You're all over the place when you're doing a live stream.
It's anything. Real life, making videos. I'm all over the fucking place.
Sometimes God just made us the way we is.
I don't blame God for the hell I went through, but I do think there's some people involved that deserve to admit they're wrong and made a mistake. But, again, they're living their life. I'm living mine.
Right.
And I'll tell people this watching, if you got some bullshit, drama, and toxic shit in your life, throw it away because it ain't doing you a bit of good.
Flush it if it's negative. This is a talk me and No Prob had. Shout out to No Prob. Uh, any negative thought, anything that comes in here, negative, take that mother effer. Excuse my French. Flush it in the commode. It's called. You just take that green-eyed monster. That's what he called it. Put it in the commode. Flush it. And if you pray about it, doesn't matter whether you believe in God or whatever higher power you believe that's higher than you. As long as it's a higher power than yourself, you're good. It could be anything. Pray, and after that, forget about it. Move forward. You prayed about it, therefore you can go forward. And that's me. It doesn't work for everybody, but man, you just got to throw that negativity away and just keep on going, son. You got to keep trucking.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, the past few years has been hell, and me going to therapy now. I go and tell you, there's been days I read, I pray, and then I'll give it up because I feel like the man upstairs ain't listening. By all means, I do believe in a God, but
Right.
I guess what frustrates a lot of Christians, I could be wrong, I'm just saying how I feel about it, is I may not live like a Christian like I should, but I think what's wrong with a lot of Christians today is they expect to do things right then and there.
Damn, 7 o'clock and I'm drinking coffee. I just looked at the time. It's 7 o'clock. I'm over here sucking coffee.
It takes time, you got to put in the effort. And with me, it's like I don't know which way to go. I take one step forward, I get knocked down 500 steps back, and it's a constant battle, And I ain't gonna lie, there's times where I want to give up. There's times where I want to leave this, this world that we live in, but you just can't submit.
We ain't gonna let you. I won't, damn it. I'll be.
And another thing is, you got a lot of people with conditions like mine, or if not worse, no matter the cause, whether it's addiction, whatever it may be, and you want to get help, but
right.
There's so many cold, heartless people in this world today. And I'll give you a great example. I was making a live stream, Vinny, and some cat jumped in and was like, "Oh, here we go again. It's the same shit over and over again." That right there doesn't help. I'm sorry.
Trolls.
What if that would have been your wife, your child, your husband, one of your loved ones that was going through the same shit I was going through, and somebody said that? You would want to jump through the freaking screen and whoop their ass. And
just
you can't
trolls. If you got haters, you're doing something right. Who was that person, by the way? They came back in here ever before?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. I couldn't even tell you the name. I was like, I brushed it off, but I didn't forget the word I said. My mouth's getting dry while dipping, and I don't like that, so I'm taking this whole son of a bitch out.
The thing with me is, like, honestly, the way trolls are now, they're nothing like they were back in the day, so it's kind of lame. Like, the trolling that is going on is just lame. It's not even funny. Like, sometimes the trolling would actually be funny, but now it's just like, nah, they don't. It's not the same. So it don't happen with me, at least. I don't put up with it.
There's some things that happen in life that I do let get to me, but there's other things that I don't let get to me. But I'll go ahead and tell you, battling with these demons and these conditions that I'm in, I ain't gonna lie, it has stopped me from fishing, gaming, doing what I'm doing here, live streams.
Right.
It has really tore my ass up from the get up, and it's the worst feeling in the freaking world. I don't wish this on nobody, because it never goes away. You can only find ways to cope with it. When I have a good day, it's a good day. But when I have a bad day, it's like all hell broke loose. Like you just opened Pandora's box. And if you got a relative that suffers from PTSD, you know what the hell I'm talking about. It's not fun. I wish I was making it up and I didn't have it. But, it is what it is.
Hey, at least you're getting help. That's all that matters, man.
Well, the thing is, the therapist wants me to get further evaluated. Because she strongly believes there's more wrong with me than what she diagnosed me with. But the hard part is every person she gave us, they're like, we're not accepting new appointments, and it's frustrating. But let's talk about my job. All right, a lot of people don't know your boy got a job. I was working. This was sometime last year when I got the job, late fall, I believe. And basically, I was a janitor. My job was to clean 6 bathrooms, men and women.
Hey,
Was
Chess is in here. Let him in here. I don't mean to cut you off.
All right. Let me go use the bathroom. I shouldn't have not drank all that damn thing. But I'm going to wait on Chess to jump in here, and I'm going to go to the damn toilet, and we'll pick up where we left off. Because I have got to piss.
All right, bud, go ahead. I thought he was in here. Never mind.
Well, somebody's in here.
Chess, if you're watching, I had 2 StreamYards going, buddy. You have to join this one. Mudcat is about to bust. Get Chess in here. Get Chester in here if he wants to hang out. Shoot him the link.
Hopefully nobody heard me when I was going to the bathroom. Get on out of
I
here.
didn't hear you.
Get on out of here. All right, anyway, I was working, and like I said, my job was clean, 6 bathrooms, men and women, and pull trash out of the shipping. And that was pretty much it, and clean the break room if it needed it. And I enjoyed that job. It paid every 2 weeks. I got paid maybe a little bit over than $400 every 2 weeks. And I got accused of a bunch of crap. And it was just women employees working for my boss, Sean. And it was crazy. It was like I was always getting babysit. And, I got accused of a bunch of stuff. And he always had somebody come over and watch me doing jobs. Yeah. And I was, I've showed you an ATM what I went and done stuff when I was working. It was pretty easy. 3-hour job. I got it done in an hour, sometimes 2, depending on my pace. And this woman was working, and I had already cleaned. I got there early. My boss told me to show up on time. I showed up on early, knocked the stuff out, and she's going behind me cleaning. I'm like, hey, look, I've already cleaned there. We're good. Everywhere I've seen this girl, she was already doing what I already did. And I'm like, hey, look, listen, not trying to be a dick, but I've already told you more than 2 or 3 times now. I've already cleaned that. And that's when she snapped my fucking head off. And I'm on the phone with my old lady. She heard everything. She's like, you need to come home. So I went to the punch clock, clocked out, drove home. Damn. Boss called and said, you need to go home. I'm like, I'm already here. I'm already here. Oh, we've had an employee call talking about the place I was working at, which is BS because nobody from that job works for him. The company hired him to do a job. Okay, so he's under them, not the employees. He was talking about the employee that he hired, not them. And it's like, oh, so said you did this and that and the other. I said, no, I didn't. I tried to explain. He wouldn't hear it. He's like, I'll give you a call tomorrow, see if you're fired. I'm like, why don't you have a set of balls and tell me if I'm fired right now, yes or no? Oh, no, we're going to have a freaking call tomorrow and talk about it. I'm like, look, if you're going to take her story, not mine, and you're going to fire me, at least be a man and tell me now if I'm fired. He goes, all right, then you're fired. I'm like, all right, cool. So I got screwed out of that job. But while I was working there, I've never had this happen before, but people snuck up on me, not trying to or nothing. They just snuck up on me. And dude, it got to where I was drawing back and like I was about to hit them, and it scared me. And I always had a pocket knife on me, and it's one of those ones that has the sleeve and it goes through your belt loop. And I've reached for that a couple of times. Like I've had so many people scare me to where I was shaking nonstop. And I told my therapist, I said, I'm scared of freaking work because if I work and land a punch, I'm going to freaking prison for assault. But yeah, I got screwed out of that damn job. Even my therapist and wife said it was a setup job from the get go.
How long were you working there for?
A few months.
Damn.
I enjoyed it though. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people ain't gonna enjoy scrubbing the toilet, but hell, if you clean at home, it ain't no big deal. I mean, there were some nasty, bathrooms. There was even toilets coming off the freaking floor, but I'm there to freaking work. By God, I'll even freaking work selling up chicken shit for all I care. It's a fucking job. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. You gotta make your bread some way, man. You gotta make your bag.
I saved up money though. Like I had saved up close to $1,000, and I went and bought Christmas and bought me a gift, bought my old lady a gift. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy about that. I said, dude, if you're gonna get fired, save up your money. You know what I'm saying? And I did just that. I saved up as much as I could, and went to Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? Got my son some presents underneath the tree, and bought me a tablet. Bought my old lady and me a phone. So at least something good came out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. That's like the next purchase I'm trying to get is another computer.
What are you gonna try to get?
Uh, it's got. I don't know about everybody else and their opinion on how they feel about it, but I want to get me another all-in-one PC. I'm sorry, I just like it. It's a lot neater, takes up less space.
There's a lot of good ones out there, and you can find a gaming all-in-one PC too.
Well,
Not sure how much they are, but they're out there.
when I was working, they had a gateway all-in-one computer or the desktop and tower. I think it was like $200, $300 when it was on clearance at Walmart. And as soon as I went back, they were sold the hell out.
Damn. I believe it too.
Got a lot of people that resell, like when they have marked stuff on down, toilet paper, laundry detergent, they'll go buy this shit. Even the Dollar General blowout clearance sale they have, they'll buy it and they'll resell it for double the price. You got a lot of people that resell. They'll go and buy this shit and resell it on Facebook, eBay, Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. I know.
I'm sorry. If I'm going to a freaking Walmart and they got shampoo, conditioner, and body wash on a clearance, I'm grabbing all of it. And guess what? Do you think I'm reselling it? No, that's saving me money. I'm going to use it. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
I feel like you're wasting more money buying all this shit and trying to resell it for double the price of what it's worth. Now I can see if you picked up something for a penny or $1 and you're selling it, I get it. But if something was $5 and it's $3 now and you buy a shit ton of them, you're not really making much profit. And then you got dumbass people like this. I got an iPhone 6 and I'm selling it for $600. Motherfucker, that ain't gold. Okay. I've seen a PlayStation 4 somebody was trying to sell for $300 at a freaking flea market or a yard sale. Like,
man, that's insane.
You're not buying gold, dude. Nintendo 64, I want $500 for it. Motherfucker.
Such a
It ain't
bastard.
that old. It's maybe 20 years old. Matter of fact,
One thing you got to do is you have to definitely 100% certainly, no doubt,
96.
you have to
Came out.
check their feedback, or not their feedback, but their score rating. If they got anything below like 80 or 95%, dude, don't even try to buy from them, because I've bought from some sellers on eBay and I didn't check their reputation score or whatever, and it was low ball.
Well, I've called eBay one time.
And I got counterfeit crap.
They
I remember
said
I
that-
bought a camcorder, dude. I bought a YouTube camcorder, and it was just I was so excited for it, and it was just piece of crap, Chinese hunk of junk, and it didn't even work. I was so mad.
when I was on the phone with eBay one time, they said if anybody doesn't ship a product to you, their account will be banned and they'll be in legal trouble.
Oh yeah,
So, eBay takes shit very seriously. And I do look at the reviews and what people say and all this stuff. I'm just lucky enough when I ordered from a product in Japan that it didn't cost no additional charge. I was very fortunate for that one because a lot of times you order something overseas, you got to pay, some money. So I was grateful when I ordered from that one feller in Japan. Hell, I still got the box. I'm sorry. I've kept this box. And this was like last year.
I do that too. I keep boxes sometimes. I
Japanese.
try not to be a pack rat, but I like to keep stuff. You know,
I'm not really a pack rat, but if it's something I use on a daily basis, hell, I'll get it. I just want if I'll go ahead and say the only thing Chromebooks are good for is schoolwork. Other than that, don't buy a fucking Chromebook. I ain't gonna screw with a Chromebook again as long as I live. Hell,
I never did full of those.
I will say this: I did have a huge collection one time when I was younger. You remember back in the day, Nintendo had a magazine called I think Power Guide or Power Play, and it came with free posters inside the damn magazine. It told you about the game coming out. It had a few walkthroughs.
Yeah.
I had
What
a
happened
crap
to that?
I had a crap ton of those damn things. Hell, they still got the same phone numbers they did back in the day. Let me
They don't
see.
do that no more these days.
I'm pretty sure they kept the same freaking phone number throughout all these years. Hang on. What the hell? That same phone number. Freaking 1-800-255-3700. I'm pretty sure that's the same freaking phone number. Oh, dude, I just see a Wi-Fi bar right here. I didn't notice before. All right. All right. Matthew McConaughey.
Hat.
Hell no.
Funny. Can I share this?
I mean, hell, a lot of times, now used to, there's a lot of people I've talked to throughout the years, and hell, matter of fact, that's how I got some of the game systems. Was
You
people
see
did-
that?
Yeah, I see it.
Can you full screen that?
Yeah, let me add it to the screen. Full screen.
That's Rob Van Dam reading the draft card, but it's upside down.
Yeah,
Why is he holding it upside down?
I have no idea.
That is so silly.
But yeah, a
Maybe
few of my
zooted.
game systems came from people, and they're like, I got a game system. I'm like, dude, how much you want for it? And they're like, I'll just give it to you. I'm like, shit, I'll take it. I don't care if it's a phone, a computer, a laptop, and you don't want it.
I like collecting those laptops, like those IBM.
Cause I'll freaking take it
ThinkPads.
apart, clean it, and put it back together again.
You know those IBM ThinkPads?
Yeah,
I like collecting those.
hell, man. But it's hard to do that kind of stuff now. You got people that sell broken laptops to you for $500. I'm like, why the hell would I want to pay $500 for a broken MacBook when I can go buy one of those, brand new, still in the box? You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But since old Ram Jam Taylor here mentioned wrestling, we can either stop the stream, re-record, or just leave it in here on the Mudcat Show, talking about wrestling. I guess we can go ahead and put it in here. I don't think nobody's going to watch a freaking hour long freaking video, but who knows?
They might.
Well, me personally, I quit watching wrestling. Like I might watch a highlight from a pay per view or a show that happened, but I got to tell you, dude, it just sucks. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan and you still love it to this day, hey, that's you. Me, I don't feel like it's the same. It's gone downhill. Um, there's not really good storylines anymore. That's like, let's talk about the John Cena match that he's about to have. Facing Roman Reigns at what, SummerSlam, or what was it? I can't think of the pay per view before
Not
SummerSlam.
Backlash, but
Yeah, Backlash.
okay.
Uh, anyway, I don't think John Cena is going to win to be 17-time world champion. I don't see it, and the reason is he's a Hollywood guy.
Yeah.
You know-
He's a part timer.
Yeah,
I like John Cena, but he's got heart for the business. That's what I like about him. He's got
Well,
passion for it.
Here's the thing, Rock. He did the same thing, but back in 2013, he beat CM Punk at the Royal Rumble and won the title. And him and John Cena main event WrestleMania twice, and on the second time, John won. You never know. This could be where John Cena wins the title, gets a new belt, does whatever he's going to do, lose it to somebody, probably Brock Lesnar, and he's going back to Hollywood. It could be one of those.
It could be Cody Rhodes with that new belt.
Either which way it goes, I guarantee you, I'm predicting it now. In some shape or form or the other, Paul Heyman's going to screw Roman and the bloodline, and he's going to have Brock back in his cage again, because that's where the bread and butter is right there, is Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. They've always been that side by side, kind of like with Undertaker and Paul Bearer through the years.
Yeah.
Same principle with Brock and Heyman. It's the same principle, the same thing. And every time a belt's up for grabs, Brock's always rocking it. He's always been the guy.
The beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, that's always how it's going to turn out. Brock's a big name. He's a business guy. He knows what the business is about, and, it is what it is.
Well, if what's true is true, then I'm about to be happy and enjoying wrestling, because Bray Wyatt's about to be coming back, I think. With Bobby Lashley going to SmackDown.
There's been a lot of specs and conspicuations, or whatever you prefer to call it, rumors, if you will, about Bray and Randy coming back. I don't see it. That's like I've been hearing rumors that what was it? Goldberg's in AEW. Don't know if
Probably
it's true.
not Randy.
I don't know if it's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if Goldberg did go to AEW.
I think Randy Orton will come back, but Bray Wyatt's definitely set to come back, because he was supposed to face, I guess, Bobby Lashley and have a feud with him, but it never happened because he got injured. And now with Bobby Lashley moving from Raw to SmackDown, they might go ahead and continue suit with that. I hope, but it's still up in the air.
Since we're talking wrestling, dude, I wish I had all the seasons of Monday Nitro. I really do. I mean, because it's a long-lasting freaking episode, dude. I want to collect all the seasons of wrestling. But they're not going to do it.
No, they want you to use Peacock.
I have yet opened this. I have not opened this yet. Not bought it.
WrestleMania 25th anniversary. 3-disc set. Wrestling Talk Mania. That's a nice one right there.
They're not going to do it, man. They're just not going to do it. That's like I got the best of SmackDown 99 through freaking 2009. They edited the footage. I'm going to say this. I know a lot of people's going to give me hell for it, but it needs to be addressed. Look at it like this. Scott Hall, may he rest in peace, murdered a guy over a girl, right? He did his time. Don't get me wrong. He did his time. Look at Chris Benoit. Not only is he not a part of wrestling history anymore because they ripped him a new one, but yet his son, David Benoit, doesn't have a shot at wrestling all because of what happened. Like really.
I think his son wants to come back and do something. I don't know,
his
man.
son was in Canada. As far as last time I heard, it was in Canada. Now I do know Chris.
Is he still
Jericho.
wrestling?
I don't know. I do know Chris Jericho had an interview with him. I think on Vice, talking about the event that happened. But the point I'm trying to make is wrong is wrong. No matter how you put it, wrong is wrong. That's like with China. She was part of Playboy, but yet for the longest time, they wouldn't put China in the Hall of Fame. Now all of a sudden, she's in the Hall of Fame. There's just, you and I both know Vince has had some dark secrets in that company since the beginning. That's like the steroid scandal.
God, yeah. There's probably a lot of stuff we don't know about.
He lied saying, we do
Yeah.
not do professional steroids. His ass got busted to where they now have to drug test. And if you fail, goodbye.
There's probably a lot of stuff in that company that we don't even know about.
All right, go on. But anyway, like Vince has a lot of dark secrets. He's done a lot of messed up things. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm going to say it for what it is. Even Stone Cold said he was a great athlete, great performer, but even a lot of people had their speculations that I don't forget the guy's name. They even mentioned, a lot of people mentioned that, that he was behind it. It was his wife's first husband, I think it was. Back in WCW when they had a lot of heated moments backstage. But honestly, me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I was a Benoit fan. If I played a WWE game, great example, freaking Day of Reckoning, I chose Benoit. I'm sorry, I was just a Benoit guy.
Yeah.
But look
He had
at
a
it like,
sweet theme too. I loved his entrance music.
look at damn Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit.
Yes.
They won against Triple H at the main event of WrestleMania. They both have the crippleish cross face. Like Chris Benoit must. I mean, if you're going to erase Chris Benoit, why didn't you freaking ban the crippleish cross face? His move. And Daniel Bryan calls it the yes lock, I think, or whatever it is he calls it now. I mean, get real. To this day, people still watch wrestling, WCW. I do. I go back and watch WCW on YouTube. You can look up a full show right there, I still watch some of the old wrestling, because, hell, that was good wrestling.
Fuck yeah. Before my time too, sadly, but doesn't mean I can't ever go back and watch it. And I do, whether it's WCW or WWF. Like WrestleMania 8 was a good WrestleMania. 7 was a good WrestleMania.
I mean, you look at Edge when he used to brood Sting, and whenever he had the blood come down Seth Rollins. Or better yet, Sister Abigail, where Alexa Bliss played it, and they used that black fake blood. I'm sorry. They should have used a real authentic, whether it was fake blood or whatever.
He's coming back. I hope he does.
Like, if it would have been the real actual color looking blood, people would have bought it. But you use that black ink fake crap. Are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, there has been rumors that Gangrel's going to WWE again with Christian. They're going to form the Brood and go against the Alliance. Not Alliance, Judgment Day. I don't know. I don't know the real reason why Cody Rhodes left to whip back to AEW. I don't know. We'll never know.
Money.
It has to be. I mean, he left.
Money.
He created and helped with Tony Khan. Then he all of a sudden just leaves and goes to WWE. Do I think he's going to become champion? I don't know. Like Vince says, you don't cross the boss. And when he went to AEW, he crossed the boss. He became a competitor, against his former company, And for a while, I believe in my heart when AEW first televised and that match he had with his brother Dusty, all that blood and stuff. Oh my god, dude! I'm like, that is wrestling right there. I missed that. But the only reason why a lot of people are going to AEW, they say they got more creative freedom and everything else. That's where Jeff Hardy is at right now. He's with AEW with his brother.
They're having a damn good time too. You know they are. CM Punk's going to come back to AEW first before he comes back to WWE.
Honestly, with Jeff Hardy, he has a history of either drug abuse or alcohol, if not both, or DUI.
Yeah.
Because when he slept up in WWE, when Punk beat him, he went to TNA. And then when he screwed up in TNA, he went to Ring of Honor. Screwed up there, it took him years, and then like 6 years ago, him and his brother Matt went to WrestleMania and came back. Honestly, I don't know, dude. Like, another problem with WWE is they have more cruiserweights and it's just small guys. They ain't
One
got
thing
enough.
that aggravates me is like that the fact that there's now 2 belts instead of just 1 belt to represent one heavyweight, universal heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
They've done this before. They split it up and made it 2 belts. But hey, I don't know, man.
I think what they screwed up on is NXT. When they started doing NXT pay-per-views and stuff, I feel like they wasted all their creative talents or whatever they're going to do, and they're focused on that, hell, you got the rights to WCW. You could open up WCW again, and you're probably making more money now than you are then. You have to create a whole nother team, but I don't know what the hell to do. There's a lot of things Vince could have done better and could have made right, but he didn't. Not saying that Vince ain't a good businessman, but if let's just say I was in Vince's shoes, right? Let's say I bought WCW. I would have kept fucking WCW, but just fired the people that fucked it up and hired new ones, and I would have kept WCW freaking running. I would have literally kept them running. Because the day Vince bought that company, a lot of people
I didn't have enough money for it, I guess. I don't know, man.
But a lot of people went to TNA when they got fired. Sting was one of them. Booker T went to WWE. I think even Hall and Nash at one point went to TNA. I know they did. Even Eric Bischoff. Even Hogan at one point. Hogan was all over the damn place.
I was happy to see Rob Van Dam last night at the draft for SmackDown.
I don't know why the hell they brought Trish and Lita back. I don't know why.
Money. They want money.
Either that or they need to bump the fan base.
They ain't going to be there for long. You know it.
Oh, hell no. Hell, I was surprised to see freaking Undertaker on that Monday Night Raw. I know Roman Reigns beat CM Punk's title holder. Because Punk was like champion for what? A little over a year.
That sucks, dude. I wasn't even watching wrestling then. I should have been. I would have loved it. I would love for CM Punk to be champion right now and just talking trash and being an ass and just I'd love that.
I'm not gonna lie. The worst thing about Punk is
he's got a mouth.
Same shit when he was champion back in that day, back in 2013. It was the same shit. And then some of the interviews I watched with CM Punk and why he quit, like with Ryback, like he thought people was actually trying to hurt him. Fuck, it's the business, you got to make it look real, But what do you think he was signing up for? Ballet class? To me, in my opinion, he just bitched and complained too much. No offense to anybody as a Punk fan, but
Well,
watching
Ryback's built. He's got muscle. He's not gonna feel anything really.
I don't know,
Probably on the
if
roids. I like
Ryback,
Ryback though. Don't you like Ryback?
oh hell yeah, I love Ryback when he was wrestling. But I do know if let's just say Ryback went to AEW, you might as well say Punk's leaving AEW and going to WWE. And the rumor was the reason why apparently Punk was at a Monday Night Raw SmackDown was he was trying to patch things up with Miz, bury the hatchet between the bad blood they had. I don't know. I don't. I don't believe in rumors and speculations. I got to have facts because he was caught talking to Triple H. Paparazzi are going to make news with
Yep.
everything. Uh, honestly, dude, I don't know. I mean, they have shocked me a few times, like Stone Cold and KO at WrestleMania. That was a shocker.
I love Kevin Owens.
Seeing Undertaker at a Raw. That
Kevin
was a
Owens
shocker.
is a freaking beast.
I wish John wouldn't have never left.
Now, Ugga Boy made a good point. Shout out to Ugga Boy. He made a good point. We need to see the Seth Rollins of 2015. Burning it down.
I don't like.
Seth Rollins now. All he does, he's like the Miz. He's just dressing up. And I like Seth Rollins. He gets me fired up. But still, I hate that he's doing this fashion thing.
I don't like the gimmick of it.
I don't like that. I don't like that gimmick.
I don't like it. I mean, I hated the Shield when they first debuted back in 2012, 2013. But hell, you miss it now.
Yeah. I love the Shield.
That was a great fucking tag team. Could go. I wouldn't compare it to the Four Horsemen or the NWO, but hell, it was that version for this generation. But I hate Seth Rollins' gimmick now. I hate the fact that Logan Paul's there or whatever. It's one of the Paul brothers. I don't like it. The reason why Paul's there, Jake, whatever you want to call him, they look the same to me. You can't miss it.
Yeah, they're brothers.
He's only in it for more money. It's only benefiting him, not the company. He's just trying to get as much money as he can and promote whatever crap he's got going on. I give him credit. He's a great negotiator and a great businessman, but
if they called you up, you take the offer. I would.
If Jake Paul called me to a freaking boxing match, he goes, all right, look, I'm going to challenge you. You're going to let me win for this much money. Hell no. I'm going to freaking give it all I got. I'm going to fire on all cylinders. And if I TKO your ass, people are going to know what the hell you're about. But if that happened, he's so creative in his mind that he'll make something to where people buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Mudcat versus Jake Paul, Logan Paul, in a fatal 3-way.
A lot of people want to face him. There's been people on YouTube boxing going, hey, Jake Paul, you going to go around. I mean, he's got so much drama and conflict with Dana White and Conor McGregor that it's unreal. For a damn fact, if he went in there with Conor McGregor, Conor would kill that kid. But instead, Conor said, I'm going to let my boy Nate Diaz take care of your ass. There's a fine line between mixed martial arts and boxing, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. And he's willing to pay people. He even tried to pay that Scottish kid. You know who I'm talking about in MMA? I mean, UFC.
Conor McGregor.
No.
Or no, what are you talking about?
Just a little kid. He's got little long hair that comes to here. And his accent shows a lot. He's not British. I don't know his name. But he wanted to face – Conor wanted him to go travel. All the Paul brothers are doing is just trying to make money. And they'll fix fights and have them paid off. That's like with him and Floyd Money Mayweather. Damn well that's a fixed fight. I mean, for crying out loud, he broke the Big Show's nose, dude. You remember them years back when him and Big Show had that WrestleMania?
I've seen it like a highlight of it, like a replay.
freaking Big Show's nose. And Big Show even admitted it.
Damn.
Mike Tyson, you know. Mike Tyson would kill that kid if they got in the ring together. But the problem with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whatever the fuck you can call him, he picks little guys, you know, his size. He ain't gonna go against a freaking Roman Reigns, a guy that's really swollen built. Because you know he get that ass kicked. He's just picking fights with people littler than him with no talent, you know. Or he's, you know, making money by a fixed fight. Hell, everything's fixed.
I need to watch more UFC, especially now that they're partnered with WWE.
I ain't gonna lie.
I always miss the fights, man. I never keep up with it.
I don't either. I only watched that UFC because of Jake Paul, you know, running his freaking cocksucker. And I watched the highlights, dude, and you can actually see how screwed up it was. You knew it was fixed just by watching highlights and slow replays and shit. Like, I honestly don't know, you know. I know back in 2012, 2013, if I wasn't watching WWE, I was watching TNA. And back in, you know, with TNA, they had not the Bullet Club, Aces and Eights. When they had that was a great fucking storyline, especially with AJ Styles. When I was watching TNA,
a phenomenal one, AJ Styles. He's a great wrestler.
Oh, hell yeah.
You like the OC, don't you?
Huh?
You like the OC?
UFC? Not really.
The OC. It's Gallows and Anderson and AJ Styles together now.
You're talking about their little tag team.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. When they came to WWE, they could have done them a little better. But in my opinion, they wasted the what could have been a great, you know, duo. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with WWE. To me, in my opinion, it's not, they're rushing everything instead of taking time. Because let's face it, you know, a lot of people says Hulk Hogan, you know, is what made the road for WWE. I think, you know, Austin, Rock, Undertaker, and Kane, they paved the way. You know, a lot of guys helped pave the way, but hell, I mean, Bret Hart even says wrestling ain't wrestling. Even with AEW, wrestling is just, in general, going downhill.
It's a new generation. I'll probably be saying the same thing you're saying 10, 15 years from now.
You know, I like the classic Mick Foley matches that he had with WCW against Sting. The freaking matches he had when he came to WWE. When he was what was his fucking gimmick? He had the face of the Foley. Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. That was his great persona, Cactus Jack.
Mick Foley.
Yep.
What'd you think about it whenever he got thrown off that steel cage?
By Taker?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I've watched that several times, and you can look at Taker's face when they zoomed that camera. Taker had that look like, oh, shit. You know, that was critical. That was very critical. You know, they had this planned, and, you know, it just went south. You know, you can't help that, but Foley is a tough son of a bitch. You know, Austin has that name, one tough SOB. That night against Taker, that proved how much Mick Foley loved the business. He could have had more credit than he got. I mean, he was a hardcore champion at one time, world champion. You know, so I think WWE just, you know, they have a lot of great potential wrestlers that they're just passing by to another person.
Not to get too off subject here, but he did some WWE stuff, but not much. But damn, Jerry Springer passed away the other day. You see that?
Jerry Springer?
Mm-hmm. You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't know it.
89, I think. It was all over the internet. It was all over Facebook. But yeah, he passed away.
The last I saw on the news was when that 6-year-old boy brought a gun to school and shot it.
Damn.
And they want to try the kid as an adult.
Yeah, I don't watch much news.
I don't really watch the news, dude. It's too depressing. They can't cover good news. It's all bad news every time you turn it on.
I try to keep it on ESPN or WWE.
The last thing I saw about the news was headline that they Tucker quit the job or retired or whatever it was.
Oh boy. Yeah, we've been on here for almost 2 hours, Mudcat.
Yeah, and Mudcat's got to take an old mud piss. An old piss.
I think I got to join BVD and drop the kids off at the pool.
Very good. We might have to end this live stream short, folks.
Yeah, we just been hanging out like a ham and a biscuit.
Hell yeah. But I will say this: if y'all want this to be a continuous thing for live streams, if it gets to 5 to 10 likes, we'll keep it rolling. Check out old Rammer Jammer Taylor, or Crimson 1077, however you want to dice it. Look him
Appreciate
up.
it.
And check out BVD and all these other guys that came in. And my second channel, Uncle Mudcat. You'd be glad you did. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I never thought I'd be making this. This was a last minute thing here. But
we'll do it again, man.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed it. Pretty sure we've had a lot of people show up more than I thought would. But
shout out to the comment section.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate y'all for coming on in here.
This might be a daily thing. This might be a broadcast one day. We'll find out. Hell, that might be a thing right there. You know, the Mudcat broadcast. You know, where I'd have different people come on the show. We talk. We shoot the breeze. And
there you go.
Yeah, I mean. But anyway, you guys, I got to cut it short because I know I gotta go to Can. But again, thank you guys for out there that's watching or did come in. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Pretty sure y'all did too. Otherwise, you wouldn't show up.
Yes, sir. I had fun. Thank you for having me on here, Mudcat.
Sure. Thank you for being a part of it. Well, folks,
yes,
till next time, this is Big Country Mudcat alongside the Rammer Jammer Taylor, and we'll catch you on the next one, folks.
Peace.